Hello and welcome back to Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. We are of course still Master Desmond, and we have so many titles now. We're the Master of King's Course, the Lord of Castle Serwyn, Castellan of Winterfell, and the Cupbearer of Winterfell. And I did notice something a little weird. Now this is just a total aside, this isn't related to anything we've been doing, but if you have a look at these children here, this is Brandon Stark, right? If I hover over it, there's actually a birth name. I think the Starks have a little thing in them which will change their name to something more Stark-like, and then you get like that guy's name would have been Porther, or you know, there's others ones around. Like if I check Rickard's siblings, is it? Yeah. Anyway, I found some other ones that are like that, but I just thought that was a little weird. Anyway, that's about as much as I'm going into that one. Other things, well, we are getting a little bit of revenge, getting a little bit of our, you know, not letting people push us around. We'll see how we go with that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we want to do. Do we want to join a guild? We could join the Alchemist Guild. It's not really our thing. We're not really an alchemist. I mean, yeah, we're a little bit Eritrude, but apart from that, we're not. Our learning is very, very low, really, for an alchemist. No, I think we're okay earning some money. Master Mark of the Eagle Tower recently went missing, and after a frantic search by his guards, it seems as if he had simply vanished into thin air. Not so, apparently. It turns out he was forcibly abducted by agents of Master Desmond of King's Course, who intended to keep him in his dungeon till he decides otherwise. Weird. I don't know. I don't know if I believe this. I don't think he was ever in our dungeon. Just saying. Anyway. Oh. My nephew, Gawain Cassel, has died of food poisoning. I don't really know Gawain that well. Why don't we give him a small private funeral? We don't have the money to spend on everybody. We need another commander. Guess that can be my nephew Mark. Then we need a new seneschal. That's gonna be, I guess, my nephew Mark. Even though he hates me. That's fine. Our new Castellan. I did say Seneschal when I was trying to put it in there. Didn't it? I'm sure it said that on that screen. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. And that actually means that Mark cannot be my commander because he's no longer eligible, which means that Osric is our only commander option. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Lord Paramount Jon inherited the Lordship of the Bloody Gate from Sir Jon. Lord Eddard of Sea Dragon Point has declared his war for the Stony Shore on Ethan of the Stony Shore. Interesting. He has more men. Seems like it is possible for him to do it. My daughter, Lady Mira, has been complaining about her painful joints. Okay. Son-in-law is imprisoned by Lord Paramount Simons of the Simons of the Trident. Might want to try and fix that at some point. But she also is a drunkard with gout, which definitely does not look very good. Yeah. Lord Paramount Gran the Arrogant has usurped the Kingdom of the Iron Isles from Lord Harren the Black. So Gran is a good brother. Oh, interesting. Cool. Not much more on that one. We still got the claim that we could press, but that's on our own. Oh, he's ended up in prison. Who imprisoned her? Lord Paramount Jon of the Vale. It's about time, really. Guess all those faction things that we found out about her eventually did something. Right. Well, let's start seeing if we can get our liege some stuff. So, is he heir to anything? No. He is Lord of Winterfell, Lord of White Harbour, and Lord of the North. He's an advisor to Jon, who of course he hates. Yeah. Okay, we could try and get rid of Jon. What are our options there? Obviously, we can't spy on him. We kill him? Not really. There's not really an option coming out of that. Same question about his children. Not really an option coming about that. Yeah, nothing really going on there. Okay. So we can't get rid of Jon. What we could do is we could find Jon's vassal, sort by opinion, and get rid of the people who like him. Thereby opening up our opportunities. This guy is, yeah, he quite likes him. Lord of Strong Song down there. we can't spy on him either. He must be too far away to spy on, I guess. So I guess we're looking for northerners who support him. That's fine. I need to reset that list because it's a little bit broken. But there we go. Now that's back and working. Red Fort's not in the north, is it? That's in the Vale. Crab Shore's in the Vale. A lot of these are in the Vale. Wolfswood. Ah. Got rid of the Glover. That might help us a little bit. We can't spy on him? Can we not spy on anyone? Why could we spy on Lady Olwen then? Because she wasn't underneath us, was she? If I head back a few. Unless I'm crazy and I'm just looking down the wrong path. No, she definitely was not underneath, and she's in the same range, but I guess we can't... Oh, do I not have spy on anymore? Still have the spy on option. I could spy... Can I spy on people in my own court? Maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe there is no... The spy on options just disappeared entirely, right? I'm starting to think I must be going blind. Because... No? Okay. Guess we can't spy on anyone anymore. Maybe I'll wait a month, see if that resets. To all subjects, for the crime of failing to keep the peace and disobeying an express command to cease hostilities, I hereby name Lord Eddard Nobley, a traitor and enemy of the realm. Oh, again? Alright. To all good lords of the Iron Throne, I declare that Lord Andrew Rowan of Golden Grove has upset the delicate balance of power by refusing to relinquish control of the High Lordship of Northmarch to one of his vassals. Let his tyranny be known throughout the realm, and his power restrained for the good of all. Signed, Lady Olwen Meadows of Blueburn. Oh, okay. Well, can we spy on people again, or do I need to choose a new focus? Doesn't look like we can spy on anyone. No. Spy on our liege. Nope. Okay. So we can't spy on anyone, which means that we might as well change our focus then, right? Because really, this only gives you the ability to spy on people. Okay, well, what are we going to be then? Could go back to books and theology, I guess. Come into... Wait, why can we not change this? Alright, that's fine. I was going to say coming to the end of the end of our life start to learn about the gods. I don't know, what do I want to do? Kind of done a lot of these. Scholarship, I guess? Yeah. Like learn a little bit more about the world. Guess that will go with that one. Okay. Eddard has been ransomed, so he's out again. My daughter died of gout. She was married to Duncan Ramsgate, who we would have got probably tried to get free, but we can't. Philosophy is not quite as popular these days as it was in the Age of Heroes, but you found an old maester who is willing to share his knowledge with you. Under his tutelage, you study the works of Munchen, Haith, Septon Barth, and other philosophical giants. I know that I know nothing. Well, I mean, with our learning skill, that was pretty much true at that point, but we're getting better at it. Oh yes, I remember what I want to do. What is our chance of rescuing? 0. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's a flat 0. Okay. Just absolutely no chance whatsoever. Well, that's fine then. As long as there's 0 chance whatsoever. We're vomiting. That's not great with chest pains. That means that we don't have these aren't just, you know, symptoms that will go away. That means we're dead. Probably. Given our age. Stewardship probably seems best there, although she's got she's got a lot of intrigue, but she's bad at it. Then Rob Cassel. Oh yeah, he's a martial character. Look at that. Perfect martial ones. He's got rowdy, got willful, and he's got conscientious. That's perfect for a martial. Ah, Talbot thinks I have rabies. Maester Talbot was certain your illness was caused by too much laughter. To make you better, he forbade everyone to tell you jokes and provided you with tedious tomes. Well, I'm glad I hired him. Yeah, I would never have thought of that. Especially as it turns out that when I am not passing a loose stool in the chamber pot, I'm bent over reaching. We are suffering from food poisoning. This does not appear to be rabies, just as a first thought. Oh! Oh, I see. So it is a mild illness, but the problem is our food poisoning is not our only thing. We have chest pains and food poisoning, so we only have we have negative 4 health. Trained fighter doesn't give any health. Yeah, we have negative 4 health at 55 years old. I'm not feeling great. Talbot is worried you have syphilis. Talbot, I have food poisoning. He's like, but what if it's syphilis? What if it's lupus? Yeah, okay, very well. Well, he made me sprint around to induce sweating. That doesn't sound like a great way to get rid of food poisoning, but there you go. That's what we're doing. Never mind. Your violent vomiting and diarrhea have gone away. We've recovered from what must have been food poisoning. Yeah, go for a little jog. Food poisoning's all gone. Okay, weird. Do we still have chest pains? We do indeed. We do indeed. Okay. My lord, news from Hammerhorn of a trial by combat. Lord Harren Volmark demanded trial by combat from his captain, Lord Paramount Gran Goodbrother, selecting Vikon Volmark as his champion. Vikon was defeated and forced to yield by his opponent, Ale Goodbrother, proving Lord Harren's guilt. As a consequence, Lord Harren has been confined to house arrest. Oh. Not exactly the strictest of punishments ever, is it? Yeah, anyway. I don't know. Depends what he did, really. What are those favors? Ah, that's just our friends in the Vale keeping our friends in the Westlands in the Liege Loyalist faction. Request council support. I'm just going to ignore it for just now. The rumors about a plot brewing here in Winterfell seem to be true. Oh, okay. Hopefully I can uncover it in time. My scheming in Winterfell has come to fruition. I have discovered that the leader of rumored plot is Lady Melora Corbury. She apparently is planning to kill Cytheria. I will inform Lord Rickard immediately. I don't know who Cytheria is. Oh, a Corthian. Wait, what? In Yunkai. Why? Like, I'll inform my liege just so he can go and check that she's alright. He's got this grudge against somebody who's so far... Oh, we're dead. Your father, Master Desmond Cassel, has died. Now falls upon you to decide whether to make the funeral a big and special event or keep it a small and private one. Interesting. Well, let's first of all start with us. We are with a dynastic stain. Okay, which I guess was caused by our father. Though the character's dynasty is notorious for employing assassins, causing others to fear and mistrust them. We're a tyrant. We also do some gardening. We're charitable. We're arbitrary. We're diligent. Paranoid, and we're zealous. What a very odd character we are. I don't really know how to quantify us in any proper manner. Because, okay, so I guess arbitrary and charitable kind of go together. Like, we can be generous when we want to be. We're always kind of zealous. We always put all of our effort into something. We also think that everyone's plotting against us. And we like to garden. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I think a small private funeral will suffice, given that our father caused a stain upon our family. Okay. Master Desmond has taken his last breath at age 56. He died clutching at his heart. An attractive man, Desmond was blessed with famous good looks. May his good fortune continue, now he is with the gods. Master Jory. Both pious and generous, the priests are likely to grow rich under his rule. Long live Master Jory. Okay, we have some pretenders, including our nephew Rickon Stark. Oh, we have a couple of Cassels in there as well. Right, we need to... wait, somebody can get married? Our son and Lynara Wells? Yeah, sure, they can get married. I see no problem with that. I mean, I don't know who Lynara Wells is, but... I mean, if it was all arranged, it was all arranged. Who are the Wells? Who's their top? Who's head of them? Okay. Lord Eddard of White Knife. White Knife being... Oh. Right next to us. Okay, so we basically just married the person across the road. That's fine. There's some empty council slots and an idle council member. Okay, and Krigard, our son, should get married, which he is. Oh, interesting. For we could press a claim on Winterfell for our brother. That doesn't quite seem the way we're going to go with this. No. I actually quite like our liege. Yeah, for a lot of reasons. Okay. How do we want to... Well, let's first of all choose a justiciar. Desmond seems like the best option, although our brother is also there. Why do they not like us? Pretender. We're a tyrant. Yeah, that's fair. I think I am going to put him in, because he is a powerful vassal. What else have we got? Idle council members. So Oversea Realm. We could try and get some claims on, like, something if we wanted to try and expand a little bit. I mean, the Manderleys haven't always been loyal, I guess. They seem like a target. What else have we got? White Hills? Oh, I would never. The Locks? I don't know, the Manderleys seem like somewhere that we could potentially have a look at some point. No harm in trying to get the claim. Let's just leave it there. We'll see if we can get it. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. I mean, what's the chance per year? 8%? Not overly worried. You're trying to suppress revolts currently. Now, we can switch that up. Why don't you do that? Is this still our capital? Oh, no, it's not. Dawnforest is our capital. Obviously, because we were... Oh, yeah, we switched over. Why does this have 0 in terms of its stuff? Oh, because it's triple taxation and a Thieves Guild. Now, we're switching our capital over to King's Course, definitely. Seems much better. We have idle council members. Why don't you collect taxes in King's Course? Scheming. Serving court. Cannot assign new job. Okay. That seems fine. Right, and let's unpause. Oh, who died? Oh, Harrion died. Oh, interesting. I remember him. Where did he die? Oh, he died down in the Summer Isles. Interesting. Okay, then. Back up to the Vale. Krigard Cassel and Lynara Wells have gotten married. It's customary for a dowry to be paid to the groom's house. Yeah, I think we want the money. Definitely. My lord, Lord Eddard has sent you the customary amount in gold and silver for the bride's dowry, and now the ceremony may take place. My acquaintance Jor of Sheep's Head Hills has died. Okay. Yeah, we'll host a wedding, definitely. All my vassals will be there. Breast council support. Oh, we have people in our prison? Who's Arlen? Our rival and a Stormlander who's in prison. Oh. Well, I'm thinking that we're not going to be merciful and we're going to let him rot. Probably. Anything we want to do to our rival in prison? Call him for a trial? No, we'll just leave it there until he goes for a trial by combat. Best part about hosting a wedding is organizing the whole event. Yeah, we'll spend a small amount on it. Preparations being sent out. To the miserly fanatic, Master Jory. I thank you for your invitation, but I will not be able to attend the wedding. In fact, I refuse to set foot in the same castle as you. Respectfully, Master Mark. He hates us? Oh, because of his opinion of our predecessor. Interesting. Not a reason to imprison him, apparently. Weird. I'm saying weird as a joke there. I'm not actually meaning it's weird. I'm just seeing what our options are. I'm gonna mark Mark down there and we'll keep an eye on him. While I was busy preparing for my feast, a troop of wandering jugglers arrived at the castle. A little bit ragged, but their performance would entertain the whole castle. Perhaps I should think about offering them my patronage. Nah. Not interested. Ooh, what's happened here? Guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Lenara's gown is splendid, and the castles never looked lovelier. What's the war? Queen Myrelle's claim on the Iron Throne War. So it's Myrelle, Baratheon. Okay. With Dorne as well. Oh, Princess Ariane of Dorne. It's only 40,000 versus the entirety of the rest of the Iron Throne. It seems like a very bad war, personally. Anyway. Now Lionara Wells and Craigard Cassel stand before the heart tree of the old gods, take up a solemn vow of marriage. The great lords and ladies of the Dawn Forest look on as he drapes the arms of House Cassel around the bride to finally seal their marriage. Now for the feast. And it's winding down, and they're bundled into their bedchamber where they're finally left alone. Lord Garber of Last Hearth has been murdered. There's now Lord Kane of Last Hearth in charge. And the wedding is done. I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.